Silicon Valley engineers studied slot machines to build your phone. Not metaphorically, literally. They sat in casinos, they watched gamblers, they studied exactly why people cannot stop pulling the lever. Then they built that same mechanism into every app on your phone. And it worked better than they ever imagined. Right now, your brain is running on the same neurological pathway as a heroin addict. Not similar, the same. Let that sit for a second. In 2017, Sean Parker, the first president of Facebook, said this publicly. He said they deliberately exploited a vulnerability in human psychology. His exact words: they wanted to consume as much of your time and attention as possible. He said they knew it was harming people. They built it anyway. This was not an accident. This was the product. Here is the science. Every time you get a like, every time someone comments on your post, every time you see a notification, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is the same chemical released when a cocaine addict takes a hit. But here is the part nobody talks about. It is not the reward that causes addiction. It is the uncertainty of the reward. B.F. Skinner proved this in 1950. He put rats in a box with a lever. Group 1, press lever, always get food. Group 2, press lever, sometimes get food. Group 2, press the lever obsessively. They could not stop, even when exhausted, even when the food stopped coming entirely. Variable reward, unpredictable outcome, maximum addiction. Now look at your phone. You open Instagram. Sometimes there are 12 new likes. Sometimes there are 0. Sometimes there's a message from someone unexpected. You never know what you will find. That unpredictability is not a bug. It is the most carefully engineered feature on your device. Your phone is a slot machine, and you pull it 2,617 times every single day. Tristan Harris worked inside Google as a design ethicist. He quit because he could not live with what he saw. He said every screen is designed to be a one-way mirror. You think you are choosing what to watch. You think you are choosing what to scroll. You are not choosing anything. Algorithms built by teams of the smartest engineers on Earth are choosing for you, based on one single goal: keep you on the screen as long as possible. Not to inform you, not to connect you, not to make your life better, just longer on the screen. That is the only metric that matters to them. If this is hitting different, subscribe to Mind Psychology Dark right now. Every week, we go deeper into the systems controlling your mind that nobody else is talking about. Hit subscribe. It takes 1 second. You will not regret it. Now here is what this does to your brain over time. A 2019 study scanned the brains of heavy social media users. Then they scanned the brains of cocaine addicts. The scans looked identical. Same region, same pattern of damage, same loss of impulse control. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and long-term thinking, was physically smaller in both groups. Your phone is shrinking your brain, not figuratively, physically, and the damage compounds every year you continue. But here is the part that should make you the most angry. The engineers who built these systems do not let their own children use them. Steve Jobs did not give his kids iPads. The designer of the infinite scroll feature, the thing that makes you scroll forever without stopping, said publicly that he never uses it himself. He called it a slot machine. The people who built the machine refused to play it, and they built it specifically for you. So what do? The first step is the hardest. You have to admit that your attention is not yours right now. It belongs to a platform. It belongs to an algorithm. It belongs to a company whose only goal is to sell your focus to advertisers. The second step is reclaiming it. Delete the apps from your phone for 72 hours. Not forever, just 72 hours. What you feel in those 72 hours, the anxiety, the restlessness, the urge to check, that is withdrawal, real withdrawal, the same thing a drug addict feels. When you feel that, you will finally understand exactly how deep this goes. You now know what most people will spend their entire lives never understanding. The machine was built to own you. The only question is whether you let it. Subscribe to Mind Psychology Dark. New video every single week. We are just getting started. Comment below. How many hours a day do you think you actually spend on your phone? be honest.